Oh, wow. Yes, please. Hey, Abby. Yes, you are the first one. And we have our first offer for a delivery. And we're going to McDonald's. It is 6.2 miles for $12.25. And we are going to get a hash brown and two sausage McGriddles. So, you are awesome. How was your day? Did you have a good day? Ended up making $262.62 yesterday. So, pretty good day. I did. Delivered, then went home and had dinner, and then a lot of the neighbors were all shooting off. Hey, Ray, how are you? The neighbors were shooting off their fireworks, so we had a free fireworks show and just enjoyed some downtime. And now we're back at it again. We are back at it. I'm not really sure what time I'm gonna end up stopping tonight because we're supposed to go to the kid's dad's house and have dinner, and I'm sure they'll shoot off fireworks. They um probably a minute or two before you got here. So last night was interesting. There was unfortunately fires going on because people weren't being smart, but we're gonna but we didn't go like to see the city fireworks or anything. We're gonna go do whatever we're gonna do tonight. Yeah, no, we're in Texas. It said my order was ready, so hopefully it will be. So, well, we're at McDonald's, aka Mickey D's, right now. Go pick this up. I'll be right back. And it was ready. Yeah, definitely. We are in America. We are going to go get this one delivered. Yes, burgers and fries, except for this morning it's McGriddles and hash browns. Right now it's not too hot. It's supposed to get mid 90s today, so not too bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it is Texas and July, so but we've already had several days of over 100, and that's okay. Wait till the winter because we get cold. That'll be all right. We do get snow and ice and all the yucky stuff too. It's just what it is. I know. You found all the. I'm in Texas. Where are you? Oh, San Diego. We were there a few years ago, a couple years ago. We actually went to um, Big Bear, but we went down to San Diego one day, went to the zoo, and then one day we went to Universal Studios. We did all kinds of stuff while we were there. We had a really good time. So we're ready to. You got your. Good morning, Chris. How was your fourth? Good. I delivered until about 8:30, and then went home. And a bunch of the neighbors were popping off fireworks. So, oh, nice. Yeah, David cooked burgers and brats, so that was good. We had a good time. We watched the neighbors shoot off their fireworks. So, sat in the hot tub and had a free fireworks show. What, Abby? Oh. You know, it's either you do or you don't. It's houses on the corner. Center Street up here. We usually do brats or some type of sausage. Let's see, I think it's his house. Here on the corner. See, I told you, you either love them or you hate them. There's no, I don't think, there's no like in between, I don't think. It's either a yay or a nay. So, alright, let me go. Drop this. You cut your finger? That's not good. Alright, let's see what else happens because there is not many hot spots at the moment. Hello, Egypt country. How are you today? Oh, on your bed? That's not good. That's terrible. And I got my acceptance rate up to 97. So hopefully that'll be a payoff because hopefully we'll get a bunch of good orders and not the wackadoodle shizzy stuff. Yeah, probably not easy. Well, at least we started out with I don't want to. 'Cause I don't want to sound like a puppy dog. Silly girl. Oh. I used to have a coworker, and that's what they called him, was Sloth, because he was very slow. He didn't move very fast. All right, Mr. Dashy, let's get busy. That's funny. I don't know. Is that better than getting in trouble for talking? That's okay. I had a class one time. This guy was talking to me, and so we were kind of talking back and forth. And every time the teacher looked up, he was the one talking, so he's the one that got called out for talking and not me. So I thought that was funny. We definitely need another order. So I'd like 200 today, but depending on what time we go over there, I won't know because they haven't told me what time yet. So just have to wait and see. He just like randomly asks you things. That's crazy. Go this way. Well, hello, Caleb. How are you? Yeehaw! You silly. Yeah, who needs to know how he likes his bread? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was hoping my niece would have come uh, this weekend and uh, did the rodeo here. So, oh my goodness, Olivia, how are you? I have missed you. Yeah, you know what? Me too. And I did not bring coffee with me today, so ugh, I'm drinking my water with some loaded tea. Let's see. Oh, I hate going here. 9.75 for 7.3 miles going to IHOP. However, it is early, so it might not be too bad. They're getting original buttermilk pancakes, a silver 5, and a slice of ham, and a big breakfast burrito. There. I know you want me to turn, but I'm not in the turn lane. So, how have you been doing, Olivia? Working hard? That's why he's talking to you. He's trying to get to her. That's why. Yepperoonies. But my AR's up, so maybe that'll be a blessing today. Because we started out with a $12.25 Mickey D's. Oh, yay! Yay! I understand. I have not done one Spark order all year. I mean, they put all these, you know, incentives or whatever they call them, and they're not that great. Yeah, some people are that way, Abby. They are very flighty. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't done any because, last year they were doing the big incentives, on like Easter and one other holiday kind of that they did, big ones where you did 50 or 100 or whatever it was in 2 weeks. And, um, yeah, I haven't done any. So, but that's all right, Abby, because when I was growing up, the guys that were in my class, they all had crushes on my sister. So they all wanted to date her. But that's okay. But I mean, I pretty much stuck to DoorDash, and I mean, I did a Grubhub yesterday. I had signed up for a blog, but I thought it was 8:30 to 9:30, but apparently it was 9 to 10, and I ended up not doing the whole thing because they quit sending me stuff. So we went back to DoorDash, and I ended up making a total yesterday of $262.62. So that was okay. But we did a lot of orders yesterday. We are definitely trying because we got to pay the bills. Because the sad thing is that with everything so flapping expensive, that my extra money to pay down debt really is not extra money per se. So, I mean, it ends up being money we need. So, it's annoying, And I'm grateful that I have the W 2 job. I don't know, do I? You know, and then I just pray, like, we haven't had any overtime in a while. So, oh wow. I understand. I mean, I'm doing oil changes, you know, almost every month. So, and when we got this car, I did the oil change package, the maintenance package, which, in the end, I don't know if it's probably not really worth it, but um, it helps. It just helps that I don't, you know, pay up front for it. So, I mean, we still pay for it, just not at that time. And then they came and told me, oh well, you've used all of yours, and I'm like, I thought we paid for the plus. And then so I paid for one, and then the next one I didn't have to pay. So heck, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter, it has to get done. But about it, and in fact, I'm over. By the time I take it tomorrow, I'll be 500 or 600 miles over what they like it to be. But I can't help it. I do have an appointment tomorrow. That's an interesting. Let law abiding. All right, let me go get this picked up. All right. It was ready. They just had to put it in the bag. I miss, or have you just been playing? um, for the most part, 30-ish or more miles to the gallon. It just depends. I have to go this way, but we got to go north, so I'll go out the other way. So yeah, I mean it does really well, but I mean, I'm driving when I'm out here doing this all day to 200 to 200. I mean, I've driven almost 300 miles one time, when they send you to Timbuktu 50 times. But, thank heavens for tracking the mileage. I see that you started a party, but it looks like you were the only one participating. But yeah, I mean, it does get good gas mileage. Plus, I drive 250 plus miles a week to work. On top of the, you know, what, 400 to 600 miles on the weekends that I drive doing this, plus the little bit I drive during the week. So, but we're all out to pay the bills and keep them paid and keep the lights on. So, because if we don't, it won't be pretty. But see, like we had probably a month or so ago, our dryer quit working. And well, when we went to put the bathing suits and towels in it and turned it on, it just started making this horrible noise. And so it took about a week or so to get one of my kids to come and help hubby take it down because it's a stack unit. And so got it down, took it apart, and it was the bearing. But then he's telling me that it hadn't been getting very hot. Like it was taking 2 cycles, of an hour to dry clothes. So I went and Googled it and did some research, and it's like, if it's more than, because it was probably 10 years old or 9, and it's basically, if they're 8 to 10 years old or more, they're not really necessarily worth getting fixed. So we're currently washing clothes and hanging them out on the line in the backyard to dry. So, because otherwise, we'd have to go get a dryer and put it on on a credit card or something. Which I'm trying to get rid of one right now. So I know. I mean, I will say, at least it's the summer and we can put them out and it's hot enough that, he says they're dry like within an hour or so. And, but yeah, now not only are we still paying on the car that got totaled because the Gap didn't pay everything? Um, we're going to have to get a new dryer at some point, and there's a place that does, appliances for less, and it looks like, five to $900 probably. So I'm like, bring on the overtime at work, because we could afford a dryer hopefully, in a couple weeks if I was doing, overtime. But we'll see. Ugh. You're so funny, Abby. Yes, that is very true. And then so hubby had been wanting, he'd looked at and was talking about the all-in-one appliance. That's the washer and dryer in one. And I talked to someone the other day that has one, and they said, don't do it. They're not worth it. It's a pain. So, but who knows? But yeah, eventually we're going to have to get a new dryer. And the crazy thing is, I bought that dryer brand new. In the washer we have, I bought it used. Hey, Robert, how are you? Awesome. Yes, we did. The neighbors put on a show. Turn this just a touch. That way I can. See what y'all are saying. Oh, wow. Well, welcome to Texas. Number 3. Oh, hmm. 7-3. Jeez Louise. all these fancy schmancy houses over here. Please don't ring the doorbell. You got it. Yeah, very fancy. Whew. Yeah, and they're like right here, they're all sitting on the golf course. So too fancy for me. Let's see where they kindly send us next. There you go. Chris, I'm hungry too. What are you going to have for breakfast? I bet you're tired, silly. You want a McGriddle? Well, a Krabby Patty. I guess it depends on if you're going to get up and go get it, or if you're going to spend the money to have it brought to you, or decide to eat something at home. Oh. Of course, they send me way out here, and all the hot spots are elsewhere. There you go. No cheese on that one, huh? Come on, we need an order. We don't want it. Of course, you blame it on someone else. Really? Just own up to it. Hmm. I guess I don't. I have had this cough and it will not go away. Just stuck around. We'll go over here by this other McDonald's, maybe. I don't know. That's the only crummy thing is when they send you so far out. Jeez. You're a silly girl. Oh, Lord. We'll get over here and they'll send us something good. It's cool here. The car says it's 70, so it's usually a little bit off, but not much. But I think it's supposed to be 100 today for the high. But that's about normal for this time of the year, anyway. Whoa. No, I can't. I gotta turn. Jimmy Egg. 649 for 3.4 miles. What are we gonna go get? A country skillet and a classic combo. But we gotta turn because we're in the turn lane. be okay. We have like 7 minutes to get there. I know it's not fun to go to bed hungry, Chris, but you shouldn't eat right before you go to bed either. It's not good to go to sleep right after you eat. Yeah, milk and cookies, there you go. You're so funny. You probably need to go to sleep. Silly. Oh, okay. Hopefully by the time I get there, it'll be ready. I hope. Not waiting for very long is good. And it's nice because it's Sunday and there's not a lot of traffic yet. Because Yep, it's usually on Sunday, but I did it yesterday because it was the 4th, and so I thought I'd do a little bit. I did do a video yesterday too, but now I have what, 2 or so. I think 2 videos I still need to edit. So, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. That's an Indian over there too. Oh. Well, thank you. All right. All right, it was ready to go. Johnny's egg. I think it's Jimmy's egg. So, well, I'm glad you're still here.
Starting route.
See where we're gonna go.
To the route, then take the first right.
Go get this delivered. And Abby's on an emoji roll here. I think she's delirious. She probably needs some sleep. Oh, we're going to these wackadoodle apartments. Look and see if they put the apartment. I wish they'd put the arrows on the streets so I would know which building K. Because yesterday I had one, they didn't put the building number. That's annoying. Have you ever been fishing? Well, that's no bueno if you didn't catch anything. Ooh, some sea-doos, yay. I would love to have some of those. I think I would rather have those than a boat. There you go. You got you a little fishy. And a shrimp. Not going down the alley, ding-a-ling. Mother truckerola. I gotta figure out I hate when they do this. Stop. I gotta go down that other street. I guess I'm going. You can't get there from here without going down the alley, and we're not doing that. Stupid. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I worked with a doctor that was allergic to shrimp, and he hadn't had shrimp in a really long time because he knew he was allergic to it. But then he one day decided at a hospital function that had shrimp cocktail, he was going to try shrimp again. And yes, he had a reaction. Luckily, it wasn't very bad. But I was like, why would you eat something you know you're allergic to? That makes no sense. Ding dong. He's like, well, I was just seeing if I was still allergic to it. Okie doke. Exactly. Oh my gosh. I forget how you have to get here from that other way. I've done it one time and then one time they send me the right way and the rest of the time they send me down some wacky alley that ain't gonna happen. I'm like, why? I don't understand. I wonder which side of the building, if it's this side or the other side. Let's see if I can see the little thing. Probably the other side. But we'll see. You're all good. Go. Which these people would say. Let's see if I can figure out which one it is. I'm gonna drive around there. That. I know I keep losing my streak on Snapchat with one of my kids. The other one, I don't even know how many days are. How many days we've snapped in a row. A lot. Yeah, these people are wackadoodle. Alright. Let's see. Rise and Shine Donuts. $6 for 2.7 miles. I think we shall. I'm gonna go get 2 zero sugar monsters and a kid's surprise box, which is half a dozen donuts. There you go. You could learn how to speak Portuguese so you could talk to them. You'd probably freak them out if you learned. So now this person needs energy drinks and sugar. Yes, I made it back. These crazy people. I don't know why they don't tell you which side of their dadgum building they're on, because how am I supposed to know how those buildings are numbered? I don't. I have no clue. But she had a sign on her door. It was round. It had a cow in the middle. It's 8:30, 8:35, or 8:36. And it said red, white, and moo. Thought that was cute. And then she had like a little wooden statue that was of a dog dressed as Uncle Sam. Go to sleep. I'll be back next week. Silly girl. All right, Abby, we'll see you next week. Sweet dreams. Oh, no, it won't. Everything will be fantastic. It won't be long. They'll probably be resurfacing this street, too. They're doing all the ones that were really bad. Bye. But this one is got some spots, too. Yeah, this is a crazy parking lot. All right, let me go get this. And it was ready. Oh, I'm sure that's real exciting. My foot is on the brake, knucklehead. He must have. Crazy guy. Well, I hope not, because he said he was going to DoorDash some McDonald's. So hopefully he did not go to sleep. Absolutely. I think you're right. No, Chris is still here. Are you waiting on your McDonald's order for your McGriddles? Eat some Cheez-Its. I'm sure they're much cheaper eating Cheez-Its at home. Oh, I've been to this house before, and they do order weird stuff. Oh, nice. Sounds delicious. Of course, there's like one hot spot over here. was like, do I go up by the one that's close to me or across town? I guess we're going the one that's nearest. And of course, I should have gone the other way because we're going to Yellow City Grind and Rise and Shine Donuts. 6 miles and $9.50. Ooh, and of course, it is the freaking Rise and Shine Donut that I just freaking went to. Oh, no, they won't. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are real stupid because now it's switched and it says to go to Yellow City Grind first. App is wackadoodle. So we're going to Yellow City Grind to get a 24-ounce cold brew with cold brew cubes. Oh, now that's a neat. Why did I never think of that? Make your ice cubes with coffee and then do cold brew on top. Wow. But I'll definitely take another $9 because we need all we can get. So you could add some coffee to the water, make you some cold brew ice cubes. Then you just have to do one and then just keep running it with water till you don't have any more coffee in there. And then go back to your regular ice. Or just do them in the ice trays. Oh, goodness. We're getting that Rise and Shine donuts. 2 half dozen mixed everything. Why don't you just get 1 dozen mixed everything? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. And was like, oh yeah, it all goes to the same customer. So that makes it so much nicer. When everything goes to the same person. Oh no! Did y'all see where Japan did a salute to America? They did a fireworks and drone show last night or on the 4th. I bet it is. They're always good. You make pretty tasty breakfast sandwiches. Oh, yes, you do. You make everything with love. Oh, they packed up the porta potties from the fireworks festivities yesterday. Oh, good. There's not too many people there this morning. I know they're yuck, but it was all blue skies earlier. Now it's like getting crazy looking. I'm going down here because if they start getting a line, I might not be able to get out. That. All right, let me go get some coffee. Ooh. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, I don't need directions. I know how to get there. Yeah, their ice cubes are like the ones that our ice machine makes, but they're made with coffee. I know. That's what I thought too. I mean, you could do that with our ice machine. You would just have to like do one run with coffee and then just keep running water until you got clear ice again. 'Cause I've seen people do it with other stuff, not coffee before. No. Or we have ice trays for that. If you want cold brew, that would be a good way to do it, with have coffee ice. There you go. You could even probably do it with like the creamer. Alcohol. Alcohol doesn't freeze. Dude, that looks like a Trump over there. Nope, it's a Kawasaki. It had the same kind of mirrors. Let's see, we're almost there. On the other side of that light. Go get some more donuts. That person didn't park straight and they even pull all the way up. Idiot. You can't be in that big of a hurry. Alright, let me get the donuts. That's funny. Two half dozen. I put it, you took 1 dozen She did a 1 dozen box. I don't care how you did it. Be honest, I just need you to have my order. That's all I need. Let's see. That's the light. This person needed caffeine and sugar too. We will definitely bring them. Nineteen, 17. And now Calico County is on the participating in the delivery stuff. Wow. But it is the craze because that's what everybody wants to do. Just order and not get out and have it all brought to them. McDonald's. $9.25 for 9.4 miles. What are we gonna go get? A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit meal, 2 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, 3 sausage burritos, and a dirty Dr. Pepper. There you have it. Not bad. I knew that would wake you up, Chris. I knew that would get you. I don't know. Probably because they don't like coffee. Because I know that's what my mom always did. She would drink Diet Coke. She would drink it in the morning like someone else would drink coffee. But yes, it is a little, or sweet tea. Yeah, I'm not a sweet tea fan. I like unsweet tea, not sweet tea. I know. And I'm from the South, and that's just the way it is. Right? I know. Some of it is way too sweet. That is, ugh, yeah. I know. It's either you like it or you don't. So, I mean, I can drink sweet tea, but if it's real sweet, then I be adding water to it. If that's all if that's all there is. Righty, here we go to Mickey D's. Hopefully it's real. Oh, that is so cool. 'Cause I so want one. Yeah, hubby's trying to get the bikes running. Because I would definitely. He knows someone that's interested in buying the Indian, but it's got an issue, so we gotta get that fixed first. And then the Triumph, I'm not sure. We haven't figured out what exactly it's getting power and all that stuff. I don't know if it's the computer, which that was one of the things that it said that it could be, or something. I don't know. Whatever it is not good. And then the lady at the Indian dealer proceeded to tell him that if it's what he thinks is wrong, that it's going to be very expensive. Well, anything is expensive. So, it's crazy. But yeah, in fact, the other day I'd run by the house after I dropped an order off. I ran by the house, and then when I was leaving, I was turning on to one of the busier streets from our neighborhood, and there was a slingshot coming down the street, and there was a lady driving it, a girl. I was like, there you go. But yeah, that's what I really want. But I gotta pay some stuff off before. We can't take on any more until more stuff gets paid off. And unfortunately, it's getting there. It's going down, but man, it is way slow. I mean, my goal this month is to pay off $1,000 credit card, but jeez, that's gonna be rough. But I mean, I took tomorrow off because we're gonna probably be at the kids' dad's with all the kids tonight, and then I'm gonna go get the oil changed on my car, and then I'm just gonna dash all day. So then that'll be a whole day of dashing that I don't normally do. So, we got to do extra, and it probably like, I don't know. I have this lady comes once a month, and another lady comes every 2 or 3 months, and so I try to do those on Mondays, so I don't dash on the days that they come, and so I haven't been dashing on the other days that they aren't coming by. So those days, I'm either going to have to work on another business project that I have in my head, or I'm going to have to be out here dashing. So, because I mean, we need an extra little bit or whatever, because it's insane. And then I know, like, when hubby does the shopping, it's like in like a week it had gone up almost $100 from one trip to the next trip. It was almost $100 difference of an increase. So I think he's been shopping the pantry lately for like tomato sauce and things like that. And then I'm gonna do like canned tomatoes. I'm gonna do homemade canned tomatoes with our tomatoes this time because we have so much sauce. I've done so much sauce and soup and stuff like that and I mean he uses it. So, this year might be diced or whole tomatoes, and then next year maybe sauce again. I don't know. We'll see what happens over this year, over the rest of the year, how much sauce we go through. Because, and then we've got 2 turkeys in the freezer that we probably need to figure out what to do. I can can it. It's just a matter of it's easier to do raw. So, you'd have to cut the turkey up and put it in jars and uh, can it that way. And then you would have, you know, canned turkey. So I've done it once, so we have some in there, and he uses that too. So I'm not sure where the count is. I need to go in there and figure that out. But then I also need the smaller jars, like the half or the pint jars, because I have some quart ones, but definitely need the pint jars. The last time I tried to get them at Walmart, they were out, and they didn't get them in like they said they would to deliver them to me, so my order got canceled. It's just crazy. So is the dog grooming business, has it picked up? I know it was slow before. Oh, that's good. So yeah, a friend of mine, she has a grooming business, and I think she's busy pretty much the majority of the time. And I don't know if she still does, but I know for a while she had a couple other girls, working for her. I know, it's crazy because, I mean, people, when they start cutting budgets, they start cutting, getting their hair done, their nails done, things like that. And I had been doing mine for a long time, and then we had a wedding to go to, so I went and had them done, and then it was about almost probably a month almost, and I went and had them done again, but she doesn't charge that much. Like when I went the first time and had them done, you know, from having to put nails on and everything, um, she charged me like $90 for both my toes and my nails. And then I just had my nails done, and she charged me 40. So, um, not too bad, or at least I didn't think it was bad because I've seen what some people charge and what some people pay. But I mean, I don't do anything fancy. They're short and they're one color, and I can usually 3 to 4 weeks. I can usually scrape up enough money, tip money and whatnot to pay for them. So, coming out here to this new addition out here, they need to cut that stuff down. That's bad. Oh wow. Yeah, I bet, because that was a bad time. I mean, I would say that. I mean, I think that was worse than where we are now. I mean, other than the fact that things are more expensive, but things get more expensive every year. It's not like you don't expect things to increase in price. I mean, yeah, we don't want them to, but they do. First house right here. And it's freaking handing me with a PIN number. Dang, that took too long. I rang the bell, but I didn't hear anything. So then all of that stuff, and finally I ended up knocking. And of course, then when I knocked, the dogs went nuts. So, but we got it done. Just took a little longer than I was expecting. Let's see. Whataburger, 9.3 miles for $9.25. Not the best, but it'll be okay. Let's see. A taquito with cheese watermeal, another taquito with cheese watermeal, 2 taquito with cheese, and another taquito with cheese. They all have different stuffs on them. So, that's the crazy part. I mean, at least they've been. I'm not too worried about mileage. I really am worried. I want the higher pay. So we'll definitely take it. Crummy part is it pushes us a little bit farther south. It just means that we got to come back this way to get another offer. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a great day too. We'll probably just go till like 1 o'clock, like we've been doing. And I'll just deliver the rest of the day till it's time to go. Not too many. Not too many people on this morning, I figured, since everybody probably had a late night. But that's okay. Looks like probably hubby's the only, either hubby or Chris are the only ones still here. Right, I'm gonna pick up the Well, hello, Maxwell Jones. I'm guessing you're not still here. Okay. She's not getting. All right. All right, we got that picked up. Now, another trucker. No wonder we gotta go 50 miles away. And it is my daughter's birthday today. All right, we're off to deliver some water. Oh, then people are turning to go to church. Hmm. Ooh. Fun, 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 fun. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know where this is going. I went here the other day. Mm-hmm. The new water bottle. Off we go to the wild blue yonder ball. Somebody lost something. Some bows on it. Well, we don't get very many people back in here. 10 o'clock, we might just end it and just do delivery. If no one wants to hang out with me, that will be just fine. If you want to chat, say something. I'll chat. Say hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I think I'm just going to end it. There's nobody's here, and people, you know, click on and then they click off. But hopefully, we'll go live tonight with some fireworks. So, thank y'all for your support. Thanks to the new subscribers. Thank everybody for clicking the like button. I appreciate y'all. And